there is no hero in the game that can beat Zagara in lane. Some heroes can go even with her, but no heroes will actually straight up beat her in lane. So we always put Zagara offense. So like in Dragonshire, you have to rotate between the middle and bottom lanes. So you can just leave Zagara top, and she'll just control that lane. Same with Tomb of the Spider Queen. You rotate between the top and middle lane, and you can leave Zagara bot, and again she'll just control that lane. You can always know for a fact that Zagara will win that lane, even if it's minutely. She'll always force the person bot to stay there because she'll push extremely hard. Thrall does okay versus her, but not that great. Thrall, Rexar, and some other heroes. Chen is probably maybe the only counter to Zagara, but I don't even think he counters her. He just goes even with her. But I mean, you wouldn't really want to pick Chen because he'd only win lane and do nothing else. So in this game, we have ETC. So the Divine Shield is mostly going to go on Sonya, even though you can Divine Shield Mosh. So I'll talk about the stage dive later this game, which was a surprise for a lot of people. But I mean, I go to stage dive a lot. Like I don't think it's I think it's really undervalued. I don't think it's a bad ability by any means. I think it's really strong. I think it has very many uses. You can see this game. I didn't even use it properly this game. I had a lot of dives where I just missed my target and stuff, and like some of that is just like I tell my team to tell me when to dive because I'll be looking like if they need me to just stage dive, then call it out. So sometimes they don't always do that, so I don't stage dive in the right spot. But obviously, I mean, I could just look, right? So, but I didn't want to go Mosh here because they have Mirrodin stun, they have Gust, they have Sunder. That's not that many interrupts, but I also just really like stage dive on this map because you can stay on one of the temples and then you can dive to the other. So let's start the game here. This game is really slow. This is both teams. It's their first LAN. No. But it is their first LAN. But King of Blades faced. I can't remember who they faced in the first bracket. But they played another. I think it was Blank. They played it and they beat in a very close 2-1 series. So they played Blade or not Blaze, Blank or SK Gaming rather. They beat them. So this is our first LAN though. This is our first game of our first LAN. This is their second series of their first LAN. So we're both playing quite conservative. We don't really make a lot of plays, and they don't make a lot of plays, so there's nothing really to capitalize on. So that's why the game is so close. And that's why I thought they did pretty well, because they didn't make any mistakes. Let me just go over talents here really quick once we pick them. Okay, so you'll notice that I go Prog Rock here, and the reason I go Prog Rock is the other talent you can go is the increased range on level 1 for Q, for your power slide. So the reason I go Prog Rock is I almost always go Groupies on ETC. And Groupies is the level 13 talent that basically makes your E, which is guitar solo, heal allies for the same amount that it heals you, which is extremely powerful. Like it's one of the best talents in the game. And Prog Rock basically increases the healing not only for you but also for your allies. I basically go Prog Rock. I go Prog Rock when I go Prog Rock if I don't need the increased range. So when I need the increased range is when we have hard dives comps. So if we're running Tyrande or something, you're gonna usually queue in. I'll queue in. You want a good engage and you want the extra range. But if we're not having that hard engage comp, more of a sustainy fight comp, I'll go Prog Rock every time. Unless it's on a map like Haunted Mines, which isn't even played, or Battlefield of Eternity, which doesn't have a lot of globes to collect. But yeah, those are the two talents I get. Alright, so let's go here. So our goal here is to just stay safe. We want to make sure that Zagara's not going to come top. She's going to stay bot to creep up. I'm not sure where we go. I think we just play safe. They don't actually go to vision either. They just sit in this bush. I'm not sure why they don't go to vision, because Falstad can just fly up there. They're probably going to put Thrall bot. Yeah, Thrall's going to go bot. So I just get the vision because they don't actually go. If the music in the background is annoying, just let me know. I'll turn it off. So nothing really happens here. They recap the vision. It's important for us to maintain this vision. This vision control is important. Goku should know that he's getting ganked because they just got vision. Does he actually? Yeah, so he dies up here because he's not respecting it at all. So when they take this vision, you have to play really careful. And he was just kind of nervous and stuff. So, they get the kill. We go back to lanes. We just clear. It's not a big deal. We lose a tiny bit of experience, or we don't even lose experience. They just gain a little bit more experience. I'm holding mid here. There's not much I can do. I don't know where they are, right? So if I switch vision, I have no idea where they are right now. I'm assuming they're in this area. Zagara is staying bot. He's playing really carefully. Again, he can't really. Thrall can defend okay, but he can't really push in. I think they kill Zagara here. I'm not sure. They do like kill. Look how safe Kale's playing. This is how you should play if you don't know where they are. So we get mid vision, and then we go top for a gank. We probably could have killed this guy actually if we just gone up there. So I go mid. So the reason I go mid here though, instead of going top, is we already have top secured. Sonya's really good soloing. She can solo that. We have Vala soaking the lane. So we need to soak mid, and then I'm just gonna contest mid. Like I don't want. I know I can't get this. I know they're all around here, so I'm just gonna contest this. So blah blah blah. I contest it. No, they can't do it. Okay, so I know I'm gonna die here if I go on it. So I'm just going on the point, just to interrupt them. Like the longer they take to cap this, the better. Like I know Mirrodin can't 1v1 me. They're gonna if they want to cap this point, they need to send at least one more person, and we're just soaking mid during this time, right? So here no one should die, but instead they get 2 kills, I think. Okay, I think they have a different game. They get no kills here. So we just want to keep soaking top, keep soaking lanes here. So they get top, right? Because they have to commit 3 resources top, right? They have to commit 3 people to get 2 people off top. So that means I can go back mid. So the point Mirrodin was holding, that was contesting the whole time, I finally take, because he can't hold it now that his team, because his team's committing too many resources top. And see, this is why Zag's so good, right? So meanwhile, this is 1v1 bot. Thrall cannot leave this lane or they'll lose towers. And he can't even defend this lane accurately. Like he can poke KO a little bit, but he's not going to win this lane. Like the amount of he's basically getting bodied. He's just gonna slowly win this lane, or slowly lose this lane. All right, so they're gonna rotate mid here. They're not done capping. We actually get the rest of the shots top. It looks like for whatever reason. I don't know why they give it up. So I'm getting shots mid. They get the last of the shots mid. It's not a big deal here. It's definitely not worth dying over. Because the only way we'll be able to do this is if actually we committed people here. So now we're going to do camps. Goku's going to go do bot camps. You want to do on this map, you want to do the bot ogres, and then you want to do the top camp. So you want to do the bot ogres as soon as possible, and then you want to hold the top camp until the shrine spawns, ideally. I don't think we do that this game, but that's ideally what you'd like to do. We actually cap the top camp too early, and then they cap the top camp after. So they clear our camp, and then they have top wave pushing. So if we hadn't won the fight bot, which we'll see later, it would have been a pretty bad situation for us. If you have Sylvanas, you want to do the top camp first, like immediately after these 2 temples. You want to do the top camp first, and then you push with Sylvanas. And then they can't do their camps because Sylvanas is pushing with a camp, and they have to clear it. So it basically just keeps constant pressure on the map. You want to take advantage of Sylvanas in that way. Okay, so we do the camp here. Goku does it. I think he backs after. So we should have held this camp, right? We cap it way too early. Way too early. The only advantage to capping it early is if you're going to actually push with it and prevent them from doing their own camp. Like if we had gone and invaded right after, it would have been okay. Not even to kill them or to take the camp, just to prevent them from doing it so the top pushes. But like they don't even have any towers up here, so this isn't going to get any value. So it's actually just a simple mistake like this. You might not even think about it in quick match, or you might not have ever thought about it. Is actually a really big mistake in competitive. So we're just making sure we're soaking all lanes here. We have Zag creeping up the entire bot lane, so that when we fight, we have a huge advantage. Like look, KO's already creeping up this whole area in preparation for the fight. He misses the creep, right? So now they cap top. Now they have top pushing. We should be able to get out here, no problem. I think I die like a noob. Okay, so I stayed way too long. Just dumb mistake. So I'm gonna come back up though before the next shrine. They actually have a really good advantage right now. Like they got 1 kill. They're gonna be able to get positioning down here, and they have top pushing, and we cannot clear this. If we clear this, we give out the bot one. So the only situation we're in is we have to fight them when they have favorable position. They should have favorable position, and then we have to win that fight, and then we have to react to top. So if that doesn't happen, they're gonna snowball. They also have Falstad who can just stay and soak. So they get a favorable position. We do have a lot of creeps, so they spend a lot of time clearing that. Thankfully, we are a really good team fighting team. Like we do team fights really well. We almost never, we actually don't notice this guy, but we almost never lose a straight up team fight if we both have good positioning, because I usually draft really good team fighting comps as well. So notice here that Collusion is a tank, right? Like he's a Mirrodin. Oh, you don't want to target the tank. You absolutely want to target the tank if they're out of position. This guy's out of position. It doesn't even look like it, right? Like he looks like he's fine. He's actually out of position, and he gets blown up instantly. So now we win the fight, and we just want to reset. So we chunked them, we reset. So we don't even want to get more kills. We don't want to dive the tower. We got our kill. We got what we came for. So now we go in the shrine. We take this, and then we got to go top ASAP to clear this. And now we're in a really good spot. We're gonna get most of these shots, if not all. They could contest this because we're sending one mid. So he has to be very careful. So we can't send one top until they send one mid. So now they're sending people mid, and we know that we're fine to send people top. Soldier actually does a really good vault there. If he hadn't vaulted, he would have died, and we would have lost a ton of XP from mid and top, not soaked. So we're gonna hit 10 at about the same time. I'm gonna get stage dive here. Like I said, I really like stage dive in this map. We get all the shots, I get out. Okay, good spot. We're in a good position right now. So we nullified any kind of advantage they got early game. We're basically even, except we have a slight structural advantage. Stage dive is also really good versus medic, if you guys are wondering. You just jump on our face. Okay, so they do camp here, we do camp here. These are gonna even out. We want to clear their camp before they clear our camp. So that's exactly what we do. We go and clear their camp. This way, we have big wave peer pushing. KO's low on mana. I think we're gonna pressure bot. We shouldn't pressure bot. We might be waiting for a pick here. Okay, so we wait for a pick to come through. Wait for someone to come through here, but they don't. They just go safe way. So now we leave. We can't do anything with these ogres. There's no way to push this. They have 3 people here defending. So we push mid. So we're actually going to rotate top, I think, and clear top out. There's nothing really here to do. This is what about but them playing safe. Like they don't do anything risky. They don't take any unnecessary risks. They're just waiting for us to make mistakes, and we're doing the same thing for them. So there's nothing here to capitalize on. Like you can't dive them under turret. You can't take their camp. It's already capped. You can't take their bottom cap. It's already capped. Like there's nothing to do here. So we're basically just going to soak out and wait for temples. What you don't want to do is like force the fight here. That's like completely unnecessary. Like you wouldn't want to just like force the fight here. There's no reason to do that. So we're clearing top out. Okay, so they might gank me. I'm like, okay, so right now I'm like, the entire enemy team is MIA, and I'm soaking in lane. They're definitely looking to kill me, so they had headed up here to kill me. Now they're probably invading this camp, which is what they're gonna do. And I'm thinking, okay, our camp just came out. They're all MIA. They're probably gonna invade. But for some reason, I'm not actually watching it with my camera. Like my camera's still on lane or something. So they come and invade. I have stage dive. Like right now, I should have stage dive right in this green box. Okay, but I stage dive way behind them. If I had stage dive on this green box, we would have won the team fight. And if look at this divine shield. Like I don't even know what that divine shield is. It's like Zix is just really nervous that first game. So I had stage dive. If I had stage dive again behind on talking trees, we would have destroyed them in this team fight. This would have been a like we would have killed at least 2 or 3 people, easy. Yeah. So this is what I meant about waiting for the enemy team to make mistakes. Like they're nervous. They're like, okay, we have to do something. We're not doing anything. We're not getting any kills. We're not doing anything. We have to make a play. We have to go and invade their camp. Like they don't have to invade this camp. I have stage dive. I'm waiting for them to invade this camp. That's why I'm top. That's why I'm just sitting top. Like I'm waiting for them to make a mistake here and dive on them. Again, if I dived a little bit to the right, we would have destroyed them in the team fight, no question. So they all get out. We get a really good maw here, but we have no follow up. Like I have no stun. I have nothing. Again, people said that like if I had mosh here, I would have been able to mosh this. That's absolutely true, but I also wouldn't have been here in time if I didn't have stage dive. I mean maybe, but it's like unlikely. But you can say a lot of stuff. So they use a lot of ult here. They use Gust, they use Avatar, they use Ancestral, they use Sunder, and they use Water. They use every single thing they have on their team, but like so do we. So that we still, I think we don't take this camp because we don't have time now. We could have taken the camp, but we were just kind of flustered. We should have taken the camp, in fact. So we want to take bottom, I believe here. I mean, it doesn't really matter what side we take. I think it's better to take top here because top is easier to push. So if you have, because the lanes are shorter. So if you look how far this is from bot, top is a lot closer. I don't know if it looks a lot closer, but it is safer to push top than it is to push bottom. Especially if you have the control of this vision. So it's better to control top here in this situation. Bot would have gotten the fort faster, but top's going to get the fort anyway. Because you have to remember that the sky temple, the top temple pushes top, bottom temple pushes bot. Unless the bottom temple is dead, then it pushes mid, and so on. Okay, so we go to lane here. I have stage dive up in 40 seconds. I'm telling that to my team. We put Sonya bot. We go bot. So we want to pressure this out. So we actually get up on this trade here. We go bot here. We don't actually do much. Like, we go bot, we don't do much. They do camp in the meantime. They shouldn't have done camp. They should have been pushing. Actually, doing the camp is okay. So now we go mid. We know that they're doing camp, so we know that we can take mid for free here, as long as we exit bot. Because like I know they're in this area. Like they're gone for a long period of time. They're doing camp, so that means we can do this as long as we exit bot, because they're gonna be on top of us. So we're fine here. We want to regroup. So we trade. Like them getting the temple is 100% fine. Okay. I don't like a lot of times. You get a temple bot and you'll be like, okay, we have to fight, they're getting a temple. It's fine, we're trading temples 1 for 1, and now since we pushed bot here, we're up 1 structure, right? We have a whole fort on them. Okay, so now we just want to do camp. Again, there's nothing going on this game because both teams are playing extremely safe. If we had killed them here, we would have gotten a huge snowball lead, but we didn't. Yeah, sorry, I don't have any mod stuff in my stream yet, so there's no like uptime commands and stuff like that. But I've been live since 3 p.m. Eastern. So they're gonna push mid here. We actually react slowly. I can't remember if we're here or not. Yeah, we are. No, okay, no. So we're here. We could go in. So Goku gets a little antsy to go in, but I'm like, Goku, please don't go in yet. He actually queues in there. I'm like, Goku, no, bad Goku. And he doesn't do it. Top is clearing out. Okay, fine. There's not much up there. So we're gonna do camps now. Again, there's not really a reason to invade here. I mean, Bob Ross would invade, but they usually pick aggressive comps. You don't want to invade with like Zagara, generally. Especially like if we invade here, we have boss right behind us. It's kind of a bad spot to put us in. So we're just taking our camp. We're waiting for them to make the mistake. We're not really a passive team, but we just play to our comp's strengths. So in this situation, we don't really have. I mean, you could say that we have an aggressive comp, but like when we have Zagara, I don't really like invading. So they're gonna push bot here. That's okay. I'm staying bot. I'm staying top. I have stage dive, right? So this is a situation where I think we get value. I'm not sure if I remember. Okay, so they just back off. I could have stage dive on them. I'm pretty sure they actually called for stage dive, but then I just hesitated a little longer because I'm like, we don't have to. They have to come top. Like, I'm gonna get this fort. We don't have to stage dive. So you just want to wait for them to commit to a fight before I use stage dive, unless it's a really good engage. Because look at this huge wave. They have to contest this. Like, they're gonna send someone top, and they do. They send Falstad top. So that's fine. I'm gonna stage dive bot now, because the temple happens to be bot. So turns out good for us. So now I'm done top. I think I go mid. So I stay top. We send Vala to clear mid. I stay top. I have to be careful using stage dive near this guy because he has gust, so he can cancel it. Okay, so they're on the point. I'm like, team, get on the point. I stage dive because we don't actually have vision here. If I go back, my team's like, they're on the point. They're on the point. I think. Yeah. So, oh, whoops, that's the wrong team. So we don't have vision of them here. Like, I thought he's on the point, and then just as I dive, he leaves. Right, so I'm like, catch Rhaegar, catch Rhaegar. And just as I dive, he's already gone. So if I had been there a little bit earlier, we would have caught him out. So again, I could use using stage dive a lot more effectively. So to people being like, oh, stage dive is useless, you didn't use it effectively this game, or you didn't, like, it didn't do anything this game. That's kind of true. Like, it didn't do that much this game, but I just didn't use it properly. It's not because it's bad. Like, you could argue that like if I took Mosh and I got like 0 Mosh stuff, Mosh should be bad, but I'm just bad for not using it effectively. Okay, so they go mid here. They rush it down. Good for them. But that's fine. I'm holding, or actually, we want to force the fight here because we have level 16 just before them. Unfortunately, they hit 16 now. So again, this is gonna be like we blow this guy up, and then someone dies here. The Sunder was really good. I think I die here. Really good Sunder into the. So we have a really good thing here, but the D shield was used on the when Ma came out, and now we have no follow up. So if you look at abilities here, all we have is like one Sunder from Zix, and a Muta from Kale. Like there's nothing to go in, so we have to actually back out. Goku goes in, but there's just no follow up. Okay, so 2 for 1, that's fine. They get bot. Okay, they got a good advantage here. They basically nullified any advantage we had. So the game's totally even right now, 100% even. So it's actually a really close game. They played it really well. I think both teams are a little nervous here. I should have gone Echo Paddle actually this game, I think. For the... Okay, so them engaging here is not good. Like, I don't know why they engage here. Pretty sure it turns out bad for them. I should have gone behind this guy. So they get behind and they gust out, I think. 2 in Ma, that's really good. So I get out here. Really, by the skin of my teeth. Team fights. They jump on. They targeting Goku. We get a return kill on Falstad. Janice should die here too, but they get KOs out of position. So it's gonna turn out to be a 2v3. Like it looks like Soldier's totally dead here, can't do anything, but he actually vaults out. Blood for bloods. Zix can toss him some heals, and then I stage dive back in. If I had stage dive over here, it would have been good, but like, I don't know. Again, my stage dives weren't very good this game. But still, like I just wanted to make sure no matter what I was behind them. So I stage dive, we can kill this guy, but then he heals himself for a shitload, and like we have very low mana, my team does, but we can just try and collusion. My positioning here wasn't very good, I should have been in front. So it actually turns out one in our favor, I believe. And the temple spawn. So this is like where we're starting a little bit of an advantage, but we still haven't won a straight up fight. So at this point, we're just winning by like having like this fight right here where we came up 1 up in the fight was like huge because it happens just at the temple spawn. So let's reveal vision again. So they come top. We have to be really careful here. We cannot get picked no matter what. We're gonna hit level 20 first. So just waiting for level 20. I have stage dive back up. I'm gonna go bot. They're doing boss. I don't care if they do boss. It's not a big deal at all. Like this boss does nothing if we just clear it. Like we're gonna hit level 20. They can't push this boss because then we just fight them and kill them. So this boss pushes in. They're trying to contest the ogres. I think we let them take it eventually. Yeah, they eventually take him. We just want to clear this boss. This boss gets a wall and a gate, like in a well, so it does nothing. So the boss did allow them though to gain time for level 20. I think we could have stopped the boss, but we were still looking for 20, I think. So they're gonna push out top. So this is where the actual like game deciding fight comes in. Surprise, surprise! It's gonna be stage dive the dream. So temple spawn again. They have vision control, right? So if you look on their map, if you look on our maps, we don't have vision of them, right? So this is really risky going in. I'm like, we have to maintain control of the vision here. So I'm like, watch this bush. They're probably in this bush. We check it. They're not in that bush. I'm here. I'm waiting for stage dive. Again, if I'm split pushing without echo paddle at 16, it's really like I have no wave clear. So. Okay, so they actually give it up to do this camp. They give up positioning to do camp. This is not worth it, okay? Giving it up to do this camp is not worth it. Like, if you had done it a lot earlier, okay, but the temple's going to spawn as they're doing it. It's not worth it to give up positioning. Positioning is so important. Like, we should have capped vision here. I don't even know why we don't go for vision. I think we were waiting for them. I did not expect them to do that camp. So they're just going to fight here. We get the keep, right? So them doing that camp gave us the keep for free. We're probably gonna get another keep here. Like we don't even have to fight them. Okay, so they sunder engage on me and Sonya, right? Just let that sink in for a sec. They sunder engage on me and Sonya. Okay, and our team's right here. Like that doesn't. This is not a good sunder engage. D shield's gonna go down. He's gonna live, right? I'm gonna get out, heal up decently, and then I'm gonna stage that back in. So I'm scared of actually fighting here because I don't want to get bursted because they actually do a lot of damage, right? That's why I immediately run as soon as I dive in. Remember, I have the level 20 talent for stage dive, so it gives me a reduced cooldown. So we get the kill streak. So basically, we won the game here. I could have stage dive again immediately on Tomster, which is exactly what I should have done. I should have stage dive right now, right here, or I should have stage dive right here. Again, we should have had this vision too, so we'd see, but I didn't actually have vision of them at that point. But we just chased down. I'm scared to stage dive in case I miss, and then I just look like a retard. And I also want to save it for something more. So this kill that we delay by like 20 seconds is really helpful later in the game. So we get both of these, so we get triple keep here. So we've basically won the game. At this point in the game on Sky Temple, you've won the game. Okay. The only way to lose this game at this point is to take a team fight and lose. That is the only way to lose this game. We have stage dive. We have all our keeps up, and they have no keeps. They cannot, and boss isn't up yet. They cannot win this game unless they beat us in a team fight and end the game. The next temples that spawn, we only have to stand at one temple, and then we can just end. And that's exactly what we do. They've already lost this game at this point. So my team wants to go and bait boss here and fight them. So you'll see when boss spawns. So I'm top. I'm like, oh shit, I get killed. Okay, so I go mid. Okay, so my team wants to stay here and fight them when they check boss. Okay? But like I said, we've already won the game. The game's already over. If we do this fight and we lose, we can lose the game right now. It's not even worth risking fighting here. So my team, Kale's like, Kale and Goku are like, no, fight, get a catch here. And I'm like, and the Murden's coming. I'm like, leave. Do not fight this. Leave. And they want to fight, but I'm like, no. Zix does it like, look at this cleanse. Watch this cleanse on Zix right now. He cleanses himself. I don't even... He made up for all the D shields that game. So we leave this fight. Like, that could have been a really good fight for us, right? We could have just bursted this guy down. But think about it this way. If we don't burst this guy down, and then they gust or sunder engage, then like we get totally screwed. No, so I haven't done the Bob Ross series. I'm going in order of the games we played. So it's gonna be King of Blades, which is this one, Murloc Geniuses, Cloud9, then Bob Ross. So we have lanes pushing. All we have to do right now is wait. So I tell my team, okay, we can end the game. We only need one shrine. They have to choose between this shrine and the core. They have lanes pushing. So my team's just gonna go up. These guys are gonna go up, and they're gonna wait, and they're gonna wait in this bush here. So we've already won the game. Like I say, do not show until they commit bot, because we do not want them defending this, right? They have to. If they don't go to this temple, they lose the game. If we're all 5 on this temple, and they're defending, they lose the game, right? If they have all 5 here, so if they commit all 5 and we're just going core, they lose the game. Okay, so they lose the game pretty much no matter what they do if we play smart, which is what happens. So I'm just like, guys, do not go top until they commit. Not even like when I'm on the point, but until they actually commit. So we have minions here. Lanes are pushing, so we'll always have vision of them walking up. So I see them, I try and get out of range here so I don't get hit by this thing here. And once I see 4 people here, I'm like, guys, they have 5 too. Say go. Now they're backing. Now they just stage dive. It would have been better maybe if I actually just interrupted them, but it doesn't matter. The game's over. So that's how you played smart. Okay, so next game, King of Blades game 2 on Cursed Hollow. My level 7 talent for ETC was Relentless, the Relentless talent, to reduce the CC from the Mirrodin and whatever else they had. So this game, we ban out the tanks, I believe. I wish I could see the draft. I really wish I could see the draft. Maybe for the next time I do it. But so here we have, they give us KT. They take Uther. Okay, so we don't want to run Thrall by himself, so that's why we take the Tassadar, and we don't take Monk for Palm. But we take Monk because he has good damage. Because you have Tassadar, you're gonna be a little low on damage. So we take Monk because he has good damage, especially with 7-sided strike. And yeah, we just have like a really solid comp. We have the damage from KT, which is like all the damage you need. Thrall is really good damage, and then we have Monk, and then we have Tassadar, who does decent damage. They went Tyrael. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's because we banned out all the tanks, but like they wanted the Tyrael with the Sanctification, and then the Uther with Divine Shield for Sonya. So it's like really hard to kill. But it doesn't really matter. So the walls on Tassadar, by the way, are extremely powerful in this map. Like you can wall off. Like look how many places you can completely wall off. You can wall off everything here. Okay, so we want to make sure that we have like Thrall against Zag, if possible, because he's our best laner for sec. Tassadar could do okay, but it's better not to have Tass. So we want to leave KT mid, I believe. I actually don't remember what our lanes are here. We have kind of weird lanes. So we put KO bot versus Zagara apparently. Okay, so I think we put Thrall versus Sonya. I think we leave Tassadar mid, and then we put KO and Ziggs bot, I think. So Tassadar, okay, so I think we leave me or Ziggs mid. They're all top here. They don't see him in this bush though. He just waits there. He learned from the first game. So I'm just here, like, they cannot kill me, right? So I'm just distracting them. I'm making them take as long as possible, because they're trying to 4-man rotate. Tassadar's up here. He could have gotten the vision. Like, this is one thing, Soldier could have gotten the vision here just to get more control. Like anything that's delaying them, making them take time, commit resources is good for us. So if we got in vision here, that would have been good. So he's creeping up. He can't do anything bot. As long as Goku plays safe, he can't get killed. They could actually deny him, so he's okay. Mid's gonna be okay. So we don't have the strongest lanes here. So here we're like, okay, they're rotating mid. I didn't know they do 4-man rotations. Like it's really weird that they have 4-man rotations. Here I'm taking vision. I scared off Collusion for whatever reason. He ran away. I think because he needed soak mid. So they pushing top is 3. I'm like, okay. They get 1 tower, I guess, because that was a good call by them. They're just like doing weird rotations. I beast step them there apparently. So I think we roam top to prevent them from pushing, because like we can't really group up anywhere right now. Besides top, like if they're 3-man pushing top, we can only 3-man push mid, and I'm scared they're gonna rotate because they're already gone. So that was a good thing from them. It gives them a bit of XP lead and XP lead and XP. See what I did there? Okay, so they're gonna do camp, I think. I think we do camp too, but maybe we do it. Oh, we don't do camp. So this is a big mistake. Oh, we go to invade their camp, but they're actually doing knights. I didn't expect this. I'm not sure why they did knights either. They maybe just because they were closer. But we should have done a camp. It's a big mistake that we don't. I get a stun here. Can't get a kill though. So now we're all the way bot. Our rotations actually aren't very good early game at all here. Okay, so I don't remember what happens here. So I'm just in the front here and poking out. I don't want to get caught. We have decent positioning. I'm low on mana. Collusion's getting poked really hard. They can't cap this. I'm tapping the well and coming back. We should have one more cap, one more interrupt. Yeah, we do. So I'm just poking them. So they're getting poked out here really hard. Like this team comp here is if they have to all in, they have to like Jaina has to flank onto KO and then just like totally stomp on his face. Otherwise, they're not going to get any kills here. Like KO is the only target they can really go on, but whoever target they go on, basically they have to commit and go all in. Yeah, sorry, our skin shot calling was not up to par. We had C9 mounts the first game, but I really will try to do better in the future on the skins. Trust. So here they try to all in, but it doesn't work out for them. We're gonna get a kill in Collusion here. I think he Q's in. So we just reset. I'm like, guys, reset. Basically, reset means like, okay, reset your basic cooldowns. Get out of range here. I think they poked this a bit longer. Maybe not. We could have gotten a kill, or we do get this guy too. right? Oh no, he gets out. Damn. Wow. Okay. I'm tilted at this point. I think we still get it though, because they're incredibly low and Task comes up. So they have Zag pushing bot this entire time. So if we had gotten that kill and Goku hadn't died, it would have been extremely worth, like in chat, worth everywhere. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. It should have happened, just like a more auto attack or something. But okay, so we do camps now because I'm like, guys, do camps. Again, this is our first game, so we're kind of nervous, kind of rusty. We hadn't really played. We played one scrim block, I think, before this entire series, and we had been on planes for like a long time. I go bot again. Not gonna kill him. The Hydra's wrecking soldier. I don't remember if we get this one or not. I think yeah, we interrupt this. We poke them off here. The problem here is Zag. We have to jump on Zag and kill Zag. I think they cap this. Oh no, I don't know. We have a really strong 4-man. Okay, we have a really strong 5-man early game. Like. We have a really strong team in general in team fighting, even before level 10. So like, they have Jaina, and so Zag has to poke. I don't know why Zag went rapid incubation, by the way, but Zag's in a bad spot here. Like Zag needs to be up with her team, not below, because she is in a really sketchy spot to poke. She can't overcommit or she gets jumped on and killed. So we have Tassadar to interrupt Tribs. Thrall, we picked Thrall over Sonya on this map because Thrall is really good at poking tributes. And we also have KT, and so we have really good poke on the tributes, so it's really hard for them to cap. So we're getting poked from behind. We're still really healthy though. Like the task shields and the Zix healing or whatever is really good. And they have Uther. Uther does not heal AoE very effectively at all. If they want to win this team fight, they need to all in. And it's very hard for them to all in when we have Tassadar keeping watch and stuff. So I don't remember what happens here. I think they just leave. I don't know why they leave, but they leave. Like, they have lanes pushing mid and bot. They should just stay here and keep contesting. Zag was low, I guess, is the reason, but I thought they were doing okay. But we were doing a little bit better, but they were doing okay. So we clear bot out. We want to do this mark camp. So we're up 2 tributes. So we're just gonna get camps and wait for the next tribute. I can't remember what happened to this one. Again, I don't think I've watched this replay at all. So we're gonna cap. So so the person capping needs to be Zix. We have Tassadar bot. I don't know why Soldier is bot. Like I don't know why he doesn't rotate, but he's down here for like forever. And they know that, so we have to back off here. And I'm split now. I think we definitely give this one up. Yeah, so I don't know why Soldier stayed bot, but so he's finally here. I think we were soaking, but that was a really good sunder. Okay, so yeah, we get 10 a little bit before them. The Sank was godly here. I think we almost all get out, so it's 2 for 1 right now. I think we should win this. We should cap this. Oh wow, that was close. But we have a person advantage here. Uther's coming back though. People are just a little scared. So they tap. Oh, we do get it. Okay, so they give this up. Alright, so I'm just don't know what's going on apparently. So we get this tribute. This tribute is a curse for us, and it's really good. So we're up. They don't even have any tributes, so it's not like it's 2-2, and then if they come back in the next tribute, they can get a really big advantage. They can swing it. This is basically a free advantage right now. Oh, is the stream lagging, or is it just because I'm pausing the stream? Because I'm pausing the stream constantly with my pause button. Or I'm pausing the video. So they push mid here, but I'm like, okay, they're gonna push mid. Let's go for it. Let's go keep. So we just keep pushing. This is what you do, by the way, if they're pushing. Look, they have to back. So they get the fort, but we get the fort and the outer wall. At least some damage on it anyway. Yeah, and this is totally fine. Like, we have mid and bot pushing. Look at this huge wave. We want them to react as 5 and defend us, like contest 5v5, because then they can't clear other lanes, right? Yeah, I'm just pausing the stream, guys. I'm not like I'm pausing the replay, like pause now, unpause, pause, just so I can slow down a little bit. Sorry if that makes it look like it's lagging. So now we go mid. We can contest this mid fort, but I think we can take it down. We're gonna be level 13 once we burst this, so yeah, they have one person bot, one person top. So this is level 13 advantage for us now. So we're in a pretty commanding lead of this game. Like they're playing very, very passively. We even take this camp over here. I jump over it and I just take it. Oh, maybe, yeah, it's because I'm not a partner, so you can't change the quality on my stream. It might be too high for you. So we do boss here, and the reason we do boss is just because they're not in position to contest it at all. They're not level 13. They can't come, so we're gonna trade bosses here, and that's fine. Their boss, okay, so this is when you do a good trade, okay. Their boss, our bot, so this boss goes to their keep wall, right? It goes to their keep wall and it pushes for keep. This boss that they get goes here and it pushes to our fort. Like I don't care, like if you want to trade fort for keep, I am fine with that. That is totally fine with me. Especially since we're already got this massive lead on it. We can push much harder than they can. So we go up and we actually go to contest it because I'm like, guys, they're gonna do boss, so we can definitely contest this. And that's exactly what we do. They're still not level 13. I don't know why this guy goes this way, but it's fine. He Qs over, I Q over. Okay, that's fine. So now they have to defend boss bot. You don't want to commit to this boss, okay? What would I do in their position? Well, first of all, I wouldn't be... I would have started this boss a lot earlier. See, the problem here is that they can trade boss for boss, okay? That's just what happens. You have to trade boss for boss. Let me go back a little bit. So the question was, what would I do in their position? So the problem here is that we are level 13 and they are level 12. That gives us a talent advantage, right? And with KT at level 13, that is a big advantage. So the problem here for them is that they aren't 13, okay? So if we're going to go do our boss, which they should probably expect, okay? So what vision do they have? No vision. All they see is me. They're like, oh, Srey's here. That means they're not doing boss. Okay, that's wrong. So we're on boss. So what they should do right now, since they're not level 13, they cannot contest boss. They should go do their boss right now. Not delay, not wait. They should go do their boss right now, and they should be prepared for it. They should be thinking in advance. Like, we're doing these ogres so that they're delayed bot to react anywhere. So we start this boss immediately, no hesitation. This lets us get a huge advantage. So now that they're going top, they're like, oh. So now they're like, okay, they're probably on boss right now. And they have to, look how far they have to walk to go to boss. Look how long it takes them. Look where our boss is. They haven't started yet. So if they want to contest this boss, okay, they have two options right now. They can either start this boss, which they should have started like 30 seconds ago, or they can soak for 13 and then just defend both bosses. If I were them, I would have gone to this boss a lot sooner. But it's just like in an awkward position and really good calling from us. That's what I would do though. I would do this boss, but like I would start this boss like 30 seconds earlier. So now I'm like, if you notice, I was not there the whole time at boss. Like I'm waiting up mid. I'm waiting. I'm like, guys, they're gonna do boss. They see us at boss. They're gonna do boss. So I go up there, and they don't expect me here this early. And now they're scared. Look how scared they are. And this is the problem. They don't know what to do here. They're like attacking it. Some people are attacking it. Some people are running. Some people. Okay, now they're like, okay, we have to leave. We have to leave. I could have body blocked there, maybe a little bit more effectively, but so the wall goes down. So we get here just after. So this is fine. So right now we want to do this boss, but we don't want to commit to this boss up here until they start this boss. Okay, so we want to make them choose. Do we clear bot lane or do we contest them at top boss? Okay, we do not right now. If we start this boss, they can fight us without this boss doing any damage. Okay, they can fight us right now. So I'm not starting this boss until it looks like they're committing. So now I'm waiting for them, and they're like, okay, we have to clear. They're like, we have to clear, or like we can't fight. We're not even level 13 yet. So they go bot, and then we just do double boss. Okay, so actually we don't do double boss. They don't clear bot. So now we don't do boss, and it's totally fine. We just let boss get value bot. Okay, so they get Ma. That's okay. Look how low they are. They waste a bunch of abilities here. Actually they get kills. 2 for 2, I think. 1 for 1. I think Zix should be okay. No, he's dead. Okay, so the fight was good by them. But we get keep, right? This is what I was talking about. Make them choose. They fight us. I didn't expect them to fight us, I don't think. And they get keep. Or we get keep. So that's totally worth it. Even if we get, like, they got +1 kill on us. That's for keep? Okay. I'll try that any day. They should have left the giant spot and gone to do their boss and then come back. So now they do boss. Again, we're not going to let them do boss. Like, so this is where we actually throw the game. Or I should say Goku throws the game. You'll see in a minute. We're in a really good position here. They've already popped double. They're both mutas, I think. And he popped Sonya popped his ability. So we want to clear mid out, and then we want to wait for 16. Right now, we do not want to fight until we hit 16. So just wait for 16. I think there's a hair on my mouse. Okay, we wait for 16. And then once we get 16, they absolutely can't fight us no matter what. It's like the 13 advantage, but much stronger. So now we get camp, and then we do tribute. We're just watching boss. They started it, but Soldier's watching. I'm like, Soldier, man, you got this. I trust you. Oh, do we just give up tribute here? Oh yeah, I'm like, give up tribute for boss, right? So we actually don't get this tribute. We could have capped it. So yeah, these rotations are a little sloppy. So we should just rush their boss right now. But we cap and then we go to their boss. No reason to let them have it free. Okay, actually we just go mid. Alright. I'm not sure if I agree with this. So instead of pushing here, we should have just gone and done boss. This is a missed call by me. We wanted to get the whole gate here, which we did. But like they'd have to clear this anyway, and we're level 16. We could just force boss. I think we go do it now. We're staying on this boss. Like, we are not getting off this boss, I don't think. Okay. Alright, just ignore what I'm saying for like a little bit. Apparently I don't remember what this game is. I'm saying what we should have done. We should have done is just force this boss, because they're level 16. So instead, Goku gets caught here. Instead of, I'm calling back, right, because we're low, but Goku goes in, and the D-shield happens, and then we miss, or they miss Mob it. So they're going to get a really good sank here. So we should not lose this fight ever at level 16 to 15, but we do. So this is a pretty big deal. Like, this is a huge throw. So now the game is even. So that huge advantage we had early game is basically nullified, except for the fact that we got keep. So you can see that Goku went in here when we were backing, right? That was just like a mistake. It was a huge mistake, but it was a mistake. So we have to come back from this. So now they're gonna double boss. They're gonna do boss top, and then boss bot's gonna come up, unfortunately. And they're gonna double boss. So we can't really do much here except for defend these. There's nothing to do. Look, I think in the interview, KO was asked like, "What do you do? Like, you're faced with double boss after you just lost that. Like, how do you even come back in that game?" And we're like, "You just clear the boss. That's it." I don't even know if they do double boss here. I think the better call actually would have been to contest the bottom boss. Like, we shouldn't even have bid mid. We should have just gone top. Or sorry, we should not have gone top. We should have just gone bot. Because this boss will probably just die. Like, we could have contested this 4v5 and then had one person clearing top. Instead, we just give them the boss and the curse. I don't think that was the right decision. On the flip side though, if we had left this boss, lost this fight, we would have lost the game. So here we just played safe and cleared the boss. I'm like, okay, they got boss, they got double boss, they got curse. It's okay. Like, we don't even lose keep here, I believe. And he keeps. Because we defended so well. We got the giants out. The giants here don't actually clear the boss, but what they do is they prevent the top lane from pushing in. And bot lane, we have catapults in this lane. Even though they die, they still do good damage. So mid lane's the only lane we have to defend, and there's still some buildings here to distract the minions. So bottom lane's the only lane we actually have to defend here. So it's not it's not that big of a deal. They actually waste a lot of the curse here. This should be a keep, but we defend it really well. We have Tassadar, we have KT. So by the way, like Collusion has the holy ground here with heroes, so walking through this gate here is extremely dangerous. It should only be me walking past this gate because I can just leap past the blocking field, this blocking field right here. They're doing boss. So we clear before we fight them. We need to clear this boss. So it's finally back up, and now we want to fight them. And I'm not sure why we want to fight them, but like I just feel that we can win the fight. So I want to look for a fight here. So I get a stun. We're forced. Look how much damage we do, and we basically force him to like. If he queues in here, so he's low. He spreads chain bomb to his whole team. Look how chunked his team is just from chain bomb and like the AOE here. Like look at this. Just from a good engage. Look at our health. Look at our team. Look at their team. They haven't done anything yet. This is just from like good targeting calls and good team fighting. They sank. Doesn't do much. They get maw on me. D shield's wasted. This water lily is attacking minions. They're in full retreat. This water lily needs to die. We always target that water lily first. Goku gets the interrupt here. He has the extra range. Oh no, he does the extra range on Shade Lightning and he dismounts them. So just jump. Instead of Dark Chimera just running, he turns around. Kale gets an amazing stun on Zagara, and then we get a follow up route. And then we get more kills here. Like I don't even know how we keep getting kills, but so we just go for the end here because we have a huge advantage. They only have 2 alive, and we can just push for core. So we basically win here. This is 5v. If we had killed Sonya here, it would have been a lot easier and guaranteed. Okay, so we just go for the keep or the core. Like we don't need to kill anyone, we don't need to target anyone. We just go for core. The damage to Sonya was really like we didn't even like we wanted. It would have been nice if we killed Sonya, but the thing that just if you chunk Sonya out, she cannot trade with you, right? Like she has to be within melee range to do damage. So if she's low, she can't be within melee range. We just go core here. The game is done. So even though we threw pretty hard, like we were in a really commanding lead the whole game, and even when they got double boss, like I was never really afraid of losing, because I just draft for I always draft for a comp that can win a team fight. I never draft for a comp that can't win team fights, except in very specific circumstances in specific comps. Yeah, their comp is not good. I don't even know why they went with rapid incubation on whoever that guy's name is.